Kelly says snow is headed our way. And here's a live look outside right now. Boy, it is hard to get excited about the weather when all we see is gray, 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 Kelly.
I know, but it makes you feel like Christmas time, right?
Oh, sure.
Yes, time to get that Christmas shopping done. And, of course, it's no fun to drive in. But here's a beautiful look from our friend from Morse Reservoir. Snow falling on Morse, and the temperature has dropped to 33 degrees. Snow is starting to stick, and that does look pretty gloomy out there, certainly with the wind whipping through. From our Tipton cam, you can see it's already getting some wet drops on the lenses there. It is a very wet snow that we're going to be dealing with today. If we head to Bunker Hill, much of the same. You can see a little trace amount of snow, some of that from yesterday too, but we're going to add on to that today. And in Howard County, our Kokomo cam, it's also very wet. So the snow is falling, but it is also a wet snow, so it is actually just kind of coming down into a drop once it hits windshields. From our Greensburg cam, you can see the snow-covered roof here, and again, a lot of that is from yesterday too, but we are going to continue to add on to that. As this cold front continues to march across central Indiana, you can see some of these darker blues. That's where we're seeing a little bit more intensity with the snowfall from Montgomery County to Putnam County into Boone County, Hendricks County, some of the heavier snow starting to really fill in. All of this pushing off to the east, and some of it is actually changing over into a little bit of sleet, maybe even some rain here and there in Madison County as well as Delaware County. So just be aware that we're going to see this transition for a while, but temperatures are going to continue to fall. Right now we're at 35 degrees. We may hit our high of 36 in the next hour, and then as the cold air starts to fill in, we're definitely going to see temperatures dropping. It's 32 right now in Lafayette, 32 in Greencastle, still 43 in Seymour, where that area is likely going to just see rain. But we have the column of air above the surface that's still cold enough to keep it mainly just snow. So here's a look at FUTURETRAK as we head through the rest of the afternoon. This will continue to drop from northwest to southeast, and this will stick around across central Indiana all afternoon. Once we get into the late afternoon hours, it'll start to move out of north central Indiana, but even during that 4 or 5 o'clock hour, Indianapolis, you're likely still going to see some snow. South central Indiana, notice you're going to see those temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. That means we do expect that changeover to be mostly rain, and that area is not going to see quite as much addition of accumulation of snow with that. As you can see, we'll see the skies clearing out a little bit later on tonight. So accumulation goes, we'll see around an inch, perhaps less than 1 inch in north central Indiana. To the south, we'll see likely much less than that, just a trace amount, and mainly just wet conditions. As we look at your impacts, yes, you'll need to allow a little extra time, especially as you're heading out this afternoon, out of work perhaps, or maybe going out to do some shopping because it just makes you feel like Christmas, right, Anne-Marie?
Absolutely.
36 degrees are high for today. We'll drop down to 18 tomorrow. It's going to be a cold start, high of only 30 degrees tomorrow afternoon, and it will be sunny and dry with temperatures in the weekend forecast in the mid-30s, but we're finally tracking the 40s once again. We're excited about that, Anne-Marie.
All right. Thanks, Kelly. You know, I really don't mind the snow. It's the gray skies. I like them to be blue. I like those bluebird skies.